Alright, we should be live, I think. Post a couple social media things real quick.
The ones that don't update.
And the ones that don't auto-update. Did you feel Discord go off?
I haven't muted, but I see the notification.
Alright.
Which means my email should.
Alright, we should be good. Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Joe.
I am also Joe.
Welcome back to SNES's Life. Today, playing Top Gear. We're 40. No, this is 47 games, and I think I said like 3 days ago when I posted on Twitter that we were going to be playing this that it was our second racing, but actually I think it's our fourth.
We had
F-Zero, Super Off-Road,
yeah,
RPM Racing, which was terrible.
I completely skipped Super Off-Road and RPM Racing in my mind.
I think this is number 4.
I completely forgot about those two.
Well, because RPM was terrible. It's a completely forgettable game. But Super Off-Road was super entertaining.
It was fun, but it's, I guess, not really memorable.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, like, when I'm thinking about it, like, I know what game that was. That was the top-down one where we were all on the same screen. And it was, like, the,
And you go all over the damn place.
What are the race cars? Like, we had a track for them, and we had, like, the button, and they zoomed around on, like, a magnetic track. We had Mario ones.
Slot cars?
Yes. That's what it reminded me
Slot car track. Yeah, I can see that. So today we're going to be playing Top Gear, released in April 1992, I believe was the date. I'm scrolling across right now. April 16th, 1992. So Top Gear is a rail racing game, basically. You're going straight. It's a race game. You can't, like, Super Off-Road, you get yourself turned all around and everything. This game, you can't. It's a rail racer. It demands that you go one direction. Released in 1992. Was actually published and developed by Gremlin and Kemco. They actually developed a group of race games called Lotus for the Amiga home computer system. So this is based heavily off of their, knowledge gained from producing that set of games. It's very arcade style. I don't think Top Gear was ever actually in an arcade. I certainly don't remember it being in an arcade, but I could be wrong. So let's have a look at the back of the box. Gear up and go for it. It's the race of your life. Head-to-head, noise and noise, flag, championship of the world! So you get a view, you get your 4 1-inch boxes on here. 1 or 2 players simultaneously, because that's important to know. Split screen. The one big con of this game is whether you play it with a friend or not, it is a split screen game.
Ooh.
Like, if you're one player, the bottom screen is a computer, so there is that downfall. I mean, on the back of the box here, it gives you your description and the 4 little shots. It doesn't jump out at me as anything special. It's clearly a racing game.
From what I see, you have the little track in the top left.
Yeah, it's nothing particularly impressive. But let's take a look at the manual. We love to look at a manual here. We get the front cover of the box again. Now, I did ask for some people's opinions on the game online, and one guy looked at it and he said, I've never played the game, but that looks a lot like the Corvette GTP racing in the IMSA in the 1980s. And we looked it up, and I'll be damned that he is 100% right. That is a Corvette, which, cool-looking Corvette. So here we go. We got the color manual. We do love a color manual. You got your button layouts, which is funny to me because you only need like 3 buttons for this entire game, and your D-pad. It shows you how to set up the game for 1 and 2 players. You get to put your names in, your gear selector, automatic or manual. You have your choice here. If you do manual, then you get your L and R buttons, or gear up and gear down. But I see no particular reason to not, just go automatic. So there's an explanation of your buttons. And you get your car selection, difficulty levels. We're going to be doing amateur because we're not going to be great at this. Mediocre at best with our skills. It gives you a little information about how to read your screen over here. It's not real hard. Bottom left, you got your nitros, your gear. Your top left, you got a track. Top right, you got your speedometer. Bottom right, you got your fuel gauge and your place within the race. There are 20 people in the race. You have to place in, I think, the top 10 to get to the next race.
Right, yeah.
And then it's a points system where you have to earn enough points to get to the end of the thing to the next country. Here we get some better screenshots. Actually, these are probably the same screenshots that were on the back of the box, I think.
Just larger.
Yeah, just larger. No, they're not the same. But you do get a view here. Obviously, we're going to be racing in different environments. You got desert. There's a track with water crossing it. We're going to be racing at night, which I think is pretty cool because you got your headlights on. It's always fun. Here's even more tracks. And here's a little explanation of the cars. The Cannibal, the Razor, the Sidewinder, and the Weasel. The Weasel. You don't have any idea. Okay.
Nope.
Fair. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to, frankly. So every car has like some different statistics as far as how fast it goes, how quickly it gets there, how much grip you have on the road, and how much gas you consume. Because some of the later races do have a pit stop, and you have to stop to get gas. Because if you run out of gas in this game, you're automatically out. But, well, I take that back. I'm sorry. You're not automatically out, but you're left sitting on the track, dead. People can hit you and throw you forward, which sometimes that'll finish the race, or if you're near the pit, you might get knocked into the pit to refuel.
That is ridiculously fast. Going from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds.
I mean, they're race cars, man. That's what these things do.
I mean, I get that, but just thinking about it, like, that's...
So there's definitely some strategy and car choice here as far as, you know, finding the one that you want that's balanced for you. This tells you about how to do the pit stops. Dash start, basically, which is silly. I call it dash start here in the book, but it's just telling you that the further forward you finish in the race, the further back you start the next race. What it does tell you, and here's a great hint at the bottom, revving your engine at the start of the race before the green light actually punishes you. You will spin out just like in Mario Kart and not start immediately. It explains that there are obstacles on the road. It tells you have 3 nitros per race. That is it. You never get more. And then you get your little notes and your limited warranty.
You know, I really had to stifle a joke I was going to say earlier.
Hey, Rob, how's it going? And Trey, good evening, guys. Thanks for joining us again.
Vroom.
Vroom.
Or according to Danny, Broom.
Broom.
I don't know
about that.
I don't know why he says that. He says that cars go broom. And I'm like, no, they don't go broom.
Our foreign exchange student that lived with us for a year was from Italy.
It's like the cars, they go broom.
Yeah, we're like, no, that's not how it works.
I hear no B sound.
So if you want to go ahead and set that up, hit the reset. One of the best parts of this game is the awesome, awesome soundtrack. So
which we can't hear right now.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant.
Shh. Shut your face, old.
It's not a bad soundtrack so far.
So X is going to go and A is your nitro. That's the only 2 buttons you need to really know.
All that matters.
Yep. So I go up to 2 players at A. Let's put in some names. Go ahead and do yours. Is that not awesome?
It's better than what it was.
Pick your manual.
I might as well be auto.
Yeah, it's auto. And then you can actually change your buttons if you want. I think they. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's you just take Type A and figure.
Why would you hold the controller upside down?
I got nothing, dude. Maybe it's easier for some people, but not. No, I'm Type A. Thanks.
I actually kind of like the acceleration putting at the bottom.
Hey. Your choice, homie.
It looks like it's all the same, basically.
Yeah, just holding the controllers different ways.
Yeah.
And moving the acceleration button.
Yeah, I think I prefer this.
So here you get to pick your car.
5, 210, 220, 220. I'm gonna go with the Weasel.
That is my preferred car as well, frankly. So go down to me. Let me change my name. Who am I? I'm Bad Joe. We're gonna go automatic as well.
Isn't Bad Joe from Swamp Head?
Yeah, it's from camp. Exit. Skill level, amateur. That's what we want. Country, start in USA. Speed, change that to miles, and let's rock and roll, baby.
You don't want kilometers per hour?
No, I'm good with good old miles per hour. It's gonna be awesome. A good two-player racing game.
Okay.
I haven't really had one of these in a while. Yeah, the music's dope.
I was about to say, like, that is definitely better. Oh, I'm on the top, okay.
Yeah, you're top racer, first player.
Alright, you can run into the other cars.
Yes, you can. I love the soundtrack in this game, man.
Oh, my car does not turn well.
We have the same car.
Well,
don't
I'm
be
not
like it
saying
doesn't
your
turn
car
well.
doesn't turn well. I'm just saying.
You just don't know how to drive. It's okay.
Not in this game.
Now,
Yeah.
a few things I will immediately state because they are very noticeable is one, the music's awesome, and I'll fight you.
The music is pretty good.
Two,
The graphics are.
the graphics are passable.
I think it's very. The part that really messes it up is how fast everything passes.
See, that's the thing I was gonna say, is I think that's awesome, because this game actually, unlike every other racing game we've
Makes
played,
it feel like a racing game.
yes, it exudes speed. You feel like you are going fast the entire time. Like, metrics, Dave says. Hey Dave, hey Cam, thanks for joining us tonight. I read Bad Joe as Badger. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom.
Snake.
Oh, snake. But yeah, like, I mean, I super off-road, I guess it felt fast once you upgraded your car. But you also were like
zooming around
all
the
over.
screen.
This game just, as soon as you start going, man, it feels like you're actually racing. Like everything's flying by you at 100 miles an hour.
I don't disagree with that, but I think it's just like it kind of hurts my eyes. I did not mean to rev my engine. Whoops.
Oh, you bastards! Get out of my way!
Get good.
Wow, says the guy who finished in second last race.
You got a better start than
These dudes are just bouncing me all over. Hey, get out of my way, you.
me or someone else.
You! I bounced into you.
Oh.
Get out of the
Oh,
way.
that turn came up a lot quicker than I had expected. When you hit the car in front of you, it just gives
Sucks,
it a
doesn't
boost.
it?
It gives
Oh,
it a boost
crap.
and it slows you down a lot.
I hit the stupid road signs. What are you in first?
Yeah.
So you're the one I have to catch, really? And there goes third, and second for that matter. So now I just have to catch you.
Oh jeez, I'm going very fast. No. Hey,
Ah, I hit a bush!
get out of my way. Go.
Damn it!
Go, yes. Oh wait, no, that was the final lap.
Yeah, that was just the second lap,
I
homie.
just ran into the other dude.
Sweet. Catch up to you.
No, get out of my way, you person in
No,
last
don't get
place.
out of his way. Stay there. Ah, God! I hit you!
Oh, that's a car.
I think you're gonna end up winning this. Oh, son of a... Ah! They won't get out of your way, dude. They, like, get in front of you on purpose.
Well, yeah, that's a tactic.
Well, yeah, it is a tactic. A time-honored tactic of, yeah, you got first on this one. Good
Yeah.
job. Oh, you got quite a bit ahead of me there.
Well, you ran
2
into another
seconds.
dude.
Yeah, I hit, like, 2 other dudes, yeah.
Now we're tied.
Yeah, see? Music's good,
I
isn't
never said
it?
it was bad. The very intro, that was...
Yeah, the intro was okay, but yeah, the music... And there's only like 3 tracks in the game, but they are... Bang, 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 bang. This is the night track. I love it.
Oh, dang it, I did it again. It's like an
reaction.
instinct I have. Any racing game, I just have to rev.
Well, that's because revs are exciting. Get out of the way, you punk.
I see you up there. Oh, that's a turn. Followed by another turn.
Oh, son of a... Get out of the way!
Two laps left. So how many nights are we doing this game for?
Oh, this is gonna be a one-night game right here. I don't. I mean, it's the. You look at it. It's already like. I mean, it's just a race game. Sure, the tracks change and stuff, but the gameplay doesn't. I wouldn't want to watch us play this game 3 nights in a row. I mean, I might be willing to play it 3 nights in a row myself, but I don't. You know, I'm not gonna watch it 3 nights in a row. That'd be boring as hell. Oh, you son of a. Ooh.
You ruined your nitro.
Yeah, he did. Wasted a nitro.
Oh, well,
Ha!
random as well.
Yeah, what now? Ooh, I barely missed that dude.
Gosh, get out of my way.
Yeah, good job, fellas.
It's really tedious when you start to lap people.
Yeah, it is. This is my first place. I hit a dude and I'm still like 3 seconds ahead of you at least. More than 3 seconds ahead of you. Like almost 10 seconds ahead of you.
Oh, that's a rather...
Not to mention that, so now we've gotten to the point where we're going 6 laps.
Oh.
Which means...
We'll need to refuel.
You'll need to refuel. So the pit on this side, I practiced earlier today just to remember how to play the game. The pit, I think, is on the right side of the track at some point.
Bridge.
Yeah, this is San Francisco. Get out of my way, you.
Oh, wait, no, come back.
You tried getting right in front of me like a punk.
I didn't try to.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. You got right in front of me, but why are you trying to be like that, yo? Oh, hey, watch out for the street signs.
Ow.
Did you hit him?
Yes.
Yeah, street signs are kind of a pain.
Oh my gosh, get out of the way, you stupid green car. Gosh, you're in 5th, and you're not even, like, that extremely far ahead of me.
I know. And I haven't hit anything either. Like, I've had a pretty good race so far.
Where is the pit stop?
So it's not too far after the starting line. There is, on the right side of the screen, you'll see like a bunch of barrels and signs saying pit.
Okay. So I have to pay attention to my fuel on the right.
Yes. Oh, you... I hit that dude going like 200.
It slows you down so much when you hit a person.
It really does. Like, it's super punishment when you hit someone. It's like, hey, by the way...
Stupid road signs!
Get good, bro.
I'm never ready for them.
Oh, I hit a road sign. Man, I hit the pits and it dropped me all the way back to 6th place. It's rough.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I'm gonna have to get to the pit stop after this.
Yeah, that's why I chose to do it on that lap rather than like the last lap.
Where is it?
On the right side.
Well, I got that.
Right there. Yeah, follow the signs. It leads you in.
Can I speed it up?
Nope. And you just hit the gas when you're ready to get out. Yeah.
Okay. Man, now I'm in 7th?
I know. It's punishing.
You need
Oh,
the
God!
gas.
I got into 2nd place for like half a second, then hit a dude and dropped right back to where I was. And I'm out of nitro, so now I just have to get in front of these guys by nature of not running into things.
More difficult than it sounds.
It is.
Stupid road signs.
I got back in the 1st. Oh, and then I hit a car.
I think I might barely make it.
Oh, what place are you in?
6th, but I mean like gas-wise.
Oh.
Fuel low.
Yeah. Oh, is it warning you?
Yeah.
I just finished, so. Oh, you'll be fine, yeah.
I wasn't even in the pit for that long.
It doesn't take much. Choom. Hey, we made it to the next country. So this game does use a password system. 6 laps.
We're in Brazil now.
This is a very curvy track.
I think this is my favorite song.
Yeah, I agree. This is probably the best song. It's got an awesome synth to it, you know.
It feels like a
Ooh, a tunnel.
racing song.
It is a racing song.
Well, I get that, but like, you know what I mean. It
Yeah.
feels
It-
faster.
I'm telling you, like, of all the racing games we've played, this is the first one I think like it feels racy. Everything about it feels fast. The music's fast, the track is fast, the speed is like it feels like you're racing, you know, instead of just sort of racing. And what? Oh, I hit you! Get out of my way.
I'm not trying to get in your way.
Well, you're in my way.
Well, there are cars in front of me that are in my way.
Ah, I hit you!
I keep hitting the signs.
Some of these turns are a lot tighter than the first track. That's a fact.
Nope, hit a sign again. Ooh.
I managed to get past that one. God, I'm only in 9th place? Ugh. This is an ugly race
I'm in
right
12th.
here.
Oh my god,
Dude!
this car won't get out of my way.
This guy's doing the same damn thing to me. Gah.
Oh, finally managed to get past him.
They are legit, like, blocking on this one, dude.
Come on, don't hit the sign. It hit the sign! You have to be, like, turning as soon as it turns, and even then you have to start on the way other side of the road. Oh my god. Stop getting in front of me.
Oh, lap.
I don't know. Get out of my way, car.
3 laps left. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit a pit for sure in this race. Oh, All the way in the 9th place? Jesus.
I went in right as you came out, so... I'm in 12th.
I'm telling you, bro.
Sucks.
It does suck.
Why does my car need gas?
Yeah, why does my car just have infinite fuel, yo? Like F-Zero or, you know, any other race game we've played thus far. Well, my game's easier, man.
Stupid green car. It's only the green cars as well. Like, the yellow ones are fine. It's just the green cars like to get in front of you and get in your way.
So what's even worse is if you look at your little mini-map, that is your position, and the other dot is the first place.
Yes, purple's
Like,
first place. I've
dude
got it.
is way the hell in front of us. Ah! And this is the final lap.
The turns are just bad enough that sometimes I skim the grass and it slows me down so much. Oh my god. I can't avoid these green cars either, not on the turns at least.
Fuel low. Piss off. I went into the pits. Man, it'd be nice if I had a nitro lap. Well, I made it to 3rd place. But God, first is light years ahead of us here.
Oh my...
God, first is coming up on you. How does that work, dude? How is first that far ahead? I tell you how. Game cheats. That was a brutal race right there.
Really? Really? Maybe I'm the adult.
Yeah, you know, you're not the first one to posit that thought. Did you know we were playing bumper cars?
How much money do you think these races cost the people that race them?
The race or the cars?
The cars specifically, like gas, tires,
Oh, God only knows.
all
dude.
the damage done to the car smashing into the other cars at 150
Oh,
miles an hour.
Too much turning.
I wasn't ready for another turn after that one.
No kidding, dude.
Oh my god, I can't avoid these cars on the turn.
Ah!
Oh my god, he just drove. He got in front of me and then drove directly in my way.
Well, to be fair, it's not like the road is wide, so they don't really have a choice. God, the turns on this track suck! Ah, no! I had a sign that basically stops you, man.
Yeah? Why do you think I was doing so crappy last round? Other than I'm bad.
I mean, there's that. It's not like we're skilled players or anything.
I just ran into 3 signs in a row.
Yeah, so did I. Hey, I managed to get into 1st. Let's see how long I can hold that, huh? About never.
How did you get into 1st?
I got lucky.
Have you used your nitros?
Yeah,
I can't find a good chance to use my
The only
nitros.
place to use them is at the start line, basically. And then you just have to hit your brakes when you hit that first turn. Like, there's really no other choice. Yeah, I used all 3 of mine. Hey, bro, that sign says to turn.
I'm aware. I was turning, actually.
Brazil's a hard country. Birdie. Hey, I'm in first. 6 laps. That's gonna be a pit stop track. Oh, we're in Mexico. You start like 6 spots ahead of me. Although you dropped straight back to 19th, didn't you?
This car doesn't have the fastest acceleration.
No, it does not. But it has mid consumption and mid tires, which gives you at least decent turning and like a pretty good top speed, and you don't run out of gas. What? No kidding! Watch out!
There's a cactus there.
I got punished by that cactus, man.
Do not accidentally drive off the road. You slow down a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. These turns aren't very long, but they're very sudden.
And every turn in this game is sudden. You know why? Because you're going fast. Unlike every other racing game we've played, like these turns come up on you out of nowhere because you feel like you're racing, like, you know. Oh, you son of a... First place guy just got
How'd
right.
you get in second?
Because I'm good, bro.
You were
I got
behind
good.
me.
Did you not see me pass you, like,
No?
a solid 30 seconds previous?
I did not. I don't know how I missed that dude.
And I'm in second. And third. And fourth, fifth, sixth. The punishment of refueling. I just like to do it earlier in the race. I feel like it gives me more time to catch back up. Oh, fucking cactus! Ah!
I mean, it probably does give you more time to catch back up, but...
Ah! Get out of the way! Oh, it's infuriating.
I actually do kind of like the pit stop. It gives you like a few seconds of rest as you're...
For your thumb.
It gives you a little bit of rest as you're frantically watching your score drop.
Yeah, you're like, well, I was in first, now I'm in ninth. You in first yet?
Yeah. Well, this car will get out of my way, maybe.
You got nitros left?
Yeah,
You're gonna be in first then.
I only have one.
Well, I don't have any, so... But I am in second, which means you're ahead of me. So ideally, with a nitro left, you should hold your lead.
Unless I royally
Unless you
screw
hit
up.
something, yeah.
Hey, look at that.
What'd you do?
I hit a barrel.
I see you.
Do you?
Well, I did.
You passed me for like 2 seconds,
Yeah.
and then I used the nitro. Yeah, I lapped like 5 people and then went into the pit stop.
Bad Joe's still in
I
first.
stayed in first all the way through the pit stop.
You're in fourth. Oh, God.
It's only 3 laps. Oh. Oh.
That's a lot of curve on that bottom right.
I wonder what racing is like in real life.
Well, NASCAR racing is boring as hell because you just go in a loop the whole time. But
watching it.
like actually racing.
Yes.
I imagine even racing is probably boring as hell. I mean, sure, you're going 200 miles an hour, but I don't know. Like, rally racing seems like fun to me. Oh my god.
Wow. I hit a sign. It backed
Get out
up.
of my way!
Well, I hit a sign and it backed the car up so I could avoid the sign, and then another car ran into me.
Yeah, that was
shoving
me.
into the sign again.
That's you are right in front of me. Like, this track sucks. Hey, look, I hit a car.
Ow. Signs.
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 Jesus. Ah, dude. Oh, that was painful.
I ran into the same sign as you. I ran into the sign, I'm like, sign, and then you ran into the sign.
And I ran into about 6 of them.
Ow.
Those, like, advertisement signs that stick out into the road, man, those hurt.
Yeah.
They're worse than the turn signs. Uh-oh. I thought I was on more of a straightaway than that. Oh, get out of the way!
You were not. Oh my gosh, get out of my way.
Wow, we are gonna finish like garbage in this one.
Oh, well, that was off the road entirely. And signs.
Tree! Jesus. What are you in?
9th.
Oh, I'm ahead of you?
Barely.
I thought you had gotten ahead of me.
I did for a bit. God, those signs. You come out that turn too fast.
Agreed. Wow, yeah, we did really poorly this race.
I don't have to make sure I'm not in 10th, so I at least pass.
Qualify.
Yeah.
What? I hit like a little bitty gray rock and it stopped me, basically. Ugh. 5th? Ugh. God, we did terrible.
This game does not award going fast on turns.
Where are you?
I'm
5th.
2 below you.
I managed 2nd.
3 below you then. Yeah.
That's
There
enough
were
to
2
qualify.
names between
Gearbox! Ugh! That looks even worse than the last one. 7 laps? Holy crap!
us. We're in Japan now. I'm gonna put this on my hype playlist.
Gonna download the OST, aren't you?
Just this song. Give me the other one. Oh god, every car looks the same. Legitimately, I don't see a difference other than the spoilers.
They're all purple and blue.
I can't even tell what's purple and what's
Jesus.
blue. They all just look blue.
So many road signs. Oh god. Why are there so many signs?
Oh, this car needs to get out of
Probably me.
the way. It is not you. Oh, well, I didn't want to go into the pit stop, but I guess I am.
That sucks. Would they like bump you into it or something?
Oh my god.
We're not doing great in this country either, are we?
I was doing just fine. I was in like 3rd place.
Oh, were you? And then what happened?
I got bumped into the pit stop. And regardless of how fast or how far up I was, all the cars are all
You
bunched up.
get out of the way, dude. Oh my god. No!
Again, with the pit stop. That one wasn't even the other car. I naturally go towards one side.
It was amazing.
Of the turn.
I will admit I almost hit the pit stop barrels that round. Actually, I think I did. I slowed down because of it. And it dropped me out of like 5th or whatever.
It's like I don't want a pit stop.
Man, you've really got to like try and see ahead of the track to where the turns are here. You got to be like hitting your turn button before the turn actually starts.
I've been doing that, and it really doesn't help all that much.
Oh my gosh. And I'm out of nitro. That doesn't bode well.
Again, with the pit stop! Every time.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, you're gonna have to pit stop eventually. You might as well do it now.
Yeah, I mean, at this point...
Fuel
sure.
low. I'm aware. Planned on going in this turn.
That stop wasn't a bad one. Like, that wasn't a bad place to stop. But all the other ones just wasted time.
What the hell is a pit stop? I know it's coming up here.
I always hit
There
it
it is.
after a turn, because I always hug the bends. And then it's like...
Oh man, I'm in 2nd too. 3rd. 4th. 4th. 5th.
Makes me feeling better. I'm in 10th.
6th. 7th. Man, I had worked myself all the way up to 1st, and now I'm in 7th.
I hit the freaking barrels again.
You should stop doing that.
They're like way out in the middle of the road. Why are they so far out in the road? It's like, I get it, there's a pit stop. There's multiple signs telling me there's a pit stop. I don't
Need the barrels sticking
barrel
out
in
2
the middle
feet.
of the road. Oh, that was a sign.
We just want to make sure you know where the pits are, bro. I wish the pit stop would give you like an extra freaking nitro or something. Make you feel a little better for pissing them all away in the first, like, you know, lap.
I want to take the barrel and throw it.
Oh, did you hit it again?
Yes! Every time!
What place are you in?
8.
Oh, really?
I keep hitting the barrel!
Stop hitting the barrels.
I'm trying to. I've been making all these turns, like, excellently, except for 2 of them. I've hit the side. It's just
And
the
then you hit
stupid
the barrel
barrels.
every time.
Yes.
Alright, well, I've worked my way back up to 3rd. 1st is super far ahead of us again.
Don't hit the barrels. Hey, I didn't hit the barrel this time. Uh-oh. Is this my last lap? No. Uh-oh.
You know, I mean, I was in 1st. Like, it doesn't seem like 1st should be halfway across the track from me.
Well, first doesn't have to stop for fuel, apparently.
I don't think they do. I agree. I think that's how the game cheats you.
This is...
Oh, got in 2nd at least.
This doesn't bode well for me.
What's that?
I hit low fuel right as I passed the pit stop.
No, you're on the pits right there.
You know what? I'm gonna skip the pits.
You hit that barrel again. Oh yeah, you're gonna run out of gas. Oh,
That's the only
on
reason
E.
I didn't go it.
That's amazing, because the pit's before the line. Oh, God. Whew. I managed 2nd. That's pretty good. 5 laps. Oh, there's a nice big straight. Look, this is a pretty simple track, though, compared to some of them. It's Hiroshima. I'm gonna drop the bomb, yo. Is that poor taste? Too soon?
I wouldn't say too soon, but poor taste.
I like the sunset. That's cool looking. Although I'm not sure why the only thing
it's a
we can see
gate.
is a shrine in the background there.
Yeah. It's like one of the shrine gates.
Yeah, but it's like the entirety of the background. Ah! Road signs.
I mean, as the background turns with you, it
There's a pit
seems
stop
to
here?
just be an island. surrounded by them. Is there a pit stop? I didn't
Yeah,
see
there
it.
was.
How many laps do we need to
You know, I didn't even pay attention.
How did I?
Apparently enough to justify a pit stop. Ah! Ah!
You were directly in my way.
Was I?
And then I was either gonna hit you or the sign.
It was one or the other. There was no going around us.
I was already turning left, so it's not like I could turn any harder left.
Watch out for them pit barrels.
Going as far away from them.
I was like, the pit's on a pretty open straight this time, so it's kind of easier to avoid. You right behind me, I assume?
No.
Ah.
Well, definitely not now.
Ah! God!
Jesus, I hit a sign and went from 3rd to 5th. Oh, well, there's another sign. That one turn. Really,
3 laps left.
really rough.
Did they put a pit? So we got 3 laps to go. I'm not sure if we'll need to stop for gas or not. Frankly.
Let me know if you have to.
I mean, this is not one where the pit is next to the finish line, so... Go! Get out of the way!
I don't like...
The turn on this one is pretty rough.
Yeah.
It's very tight.
You have to, like, feather
Yeah, you do.
the boost. Not the boost, the gas. Man, your nitro is, like, super useless if you hit anything.
Yup. I'm gonna go ahead and fuel. I don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Fuel low. I'm gonna have to hit it after this one.
Hopefully what I got was enough just to finish the race. I didn't go to full, I went to like 3/4 of the tank. God! That turn on this track isn't... It's not quite as bad as the last one, but it's so tight that you really have to, like, watch it. I don't think I'm going to catch back up to anybody here. Well, maybe you, because you have to hit a pit. Yep, past you. It's not fair.
Whoa! The pit shoved me way
Right.
off into the grass. You weren't able to see that, but I was like shoved 50 feet off. 50 feet is an exaggeration, but...
Obviously. Yep. Gonna have to settle for 4th on this one. That was rough. Especially considering I was in 1st at one point. I stopped for like too much gas, I think, yeah.
I was in 1st for a little bit.
So was I. I'm in 3rd. I mean, technically we're still qualifying at the moment.
Alright, this...
3 laps, this is a no gas track.
doesn't look too rough.
No, doesn't look rough.
I'm worried about those 90-degree turns.
Agreed.
Oh, well,
There's a lot of signs.
immediately hit a sign.
It also looks to be a narrow track like the whole way through, maybe. Nope, there we widened out. I think you're the one in front of me.
I almost hit a sign. Yeah, I am.
Oh, you bastard. Whoa! What the deuce?
I did not see the little S there on the map, the mini-map.
It always makes you feel like such a loser when you use your nitro and then hit something. You're just like, God, why?
Yeah?
Like, what did I do to deserve the punishment?
place are you in?
Second.
Oh, you suck.
You don't have that far behind me.
Yeah, pretty close to race, is it?
Yeah.
So it's pretty much 10 till, so we're going to finish this race out, and then we'll... Oh, God, I hit a sign and literally stopped. Like, stopped.
Is it a dead stop? Is it already 10 till?
Yeah. See, the game's fast.
I mean, yeah, I'll give it that.
It's because we're engaged the entire time in it, you know. Paying attention, trying to do stuff. Like, it helps. The time goes by quickly when you're engaged. You son of a... Nope. Fourth.
Are you kidding me?
What, he passed you right at the end or something?
Very end.
So you weren't first?
Yes.
Oh, bummer. Alright, so before we actually give our reviews, I asked on the internet and got some comments from people. So, user Mortar9, the music made it a recurrent rental for me back even if there were just 3 songs plus the menu theme. The game was repetitive, but still very fun and satisfying. It was a rush being able to pop the nitros from the get-go and manage to get ahead of everyone on the first lap. The collisions were effed in 2-player mode. If you were going at a similar speed, you wouldn't push away the other and it would just instantly destroy the side. I think he's talking about Top Gear 2 actually has like damage on that one. Can we pause? Yeah. Let's see. Wilnox 1. Music is bitchin'. Very relaxing. Gets you totally in the mood. It's all that in a bag of chips. I agree. And Rafa Stick of Noodles. The game was class. I remember the music being awesome. Even though I don't remember it now, I feel like if I heard a track from the game, I would know it immediately. Other than that, the ability to run out of fuel was awesome and remains novel for any racer that isn't an F1 game and that for the SNES. So thanks guys for replying to the thread. Let's give our review here. So, graphically speaking, thoughts?
It doesn't really appeal to me. I feel like it definitely could have been better. I feel like it tried, but everything's just going too fast for it to necessarily matter.
See, and I think that might be... I don't think the graphics particularly aged well comparable to some games today. But they didn't need to, because you're right. Everything's moving so fast. You can't really see any kind of detail anyway.
The backgrounds are good.
Yeah, the backgrounds are good. The layout of the screen is fine. Split screen is split screen. You just have to deal with it. Top Gear 2, I know, did actually give you the single screen for if you were playing by yourself. I would like to see that here. But, I mean, the cars are pretty basic. There's only 4 cars that you're going to see. Other than that, it's okay. Like, it doesn't stand out as amazing, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sound quality. So, the sound itself is pretty mediocre. You get the engine rev, a chunk when you hit something. So, it's not like that stands out. But the 3 or 4 music tracks are indeed bitchin'. I really, really like the music.
I mean, that one
The
song
one track
is
you
really
like very
good.
much.
The others, like, it's not bad. It definitely feels like racing music, but that
Yes.
is an exceptional track.
Gameplay wise, it's difficult. We're on amateur, and I mean we're placing. We're still qualifying for the next country, but
We've had some rough goes.
yeah, some of the turns are pretty hard to take. Definitely, I think. Are you using your brake button at all?
I haven't been using my brake, but I have been letting go of the gas.
So see, I've been trying to use my brake a little bit. I think it definitely would behoove repeated plays, learning the tracks, and kind of figuring out the balance on the braking gas situation. There's definitely a skill to repetitive plays in this that you would learn and get down eventually. I think the gameplay's all right. I feel like it's obvious the computer tries to block you, for sure, which is, race 101. Like, stay in front of your opponent and they can't get past you.
It does suck, though, because while they can block you, you have no way of knowing what's behind you.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we did play a racing game where it had a little
rearview mirror.
Rear view mirror in the top.
Yeah, and I know when Mario Kart came around eventually, if someone was near you, it'd put like a little arrow at the bottom of the screen so you could try and get in front of them. I think the game would, at least I wouldn't want to see this in split screen like this because it would be way too much. But in a single player, if it gave you like a rear view mirror or something, would be great. And I know that future race games did implement that. I'm not sure if it was Super Nintendo, but I know like the Cruisin' USA series for like N64 had it, I think.
I definitely think they could have made the HUD cleaner. I don't think they need that giant track thing or to have the miles per hour a massive red.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be as big as it is. I don't know. I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me any.
Well, I'm just thinking of like clutter. Like,
yeah,
you can make that smaller, make the map definitely smaller. And
well, like, and I don't need to see my time either. It's completely unnecessary for the purposes of the race. All you really need is your gas gauge, your placement, your number of nitros. You don't need to know what gear you're in either. We're automatic.
Not an auto.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter. But if you're in manual, you would need to know. And I do like that the mini map is there. I think that should definitely be there and stay. So
the mini map is a must-have for any racing game.
Yeah. So overall thoughts?
I think it's a pretty good.
Like
game.
Final thoughts? I like it. I would play it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It is a solid race game. We have played, F-Zero, which was an okay race game. I thought. I'm pretty sure we. Actually, I think I thumbed down it, didn't I? You thumbed
down F-Zero.
Yeah.
I gave it a thumbs up.
You gave it a thumbs up.
I enjoyed that game.
I didn't particularly care for F-Zero.
It was hard.
RPM racing was just terrible. It was. That's actually the best foil for this. RPM racing. Remember how slow it felt?
Well, that's also like
you like
an
crept.
entirely. It's like the other side of the coin. Like they're the same coin. They're both racing games, but it's the complete opposite of it. It's slow. It's top down.
It just wasn't good. Whereas I feel like this race game actually exemplifies race game. Everything about it feels racy. The cars look speedy. You got your speedometer. It's up in the 180s. You've got nitros. The screen is flying by at 100 miles an hour.
It's got some rockin' music.
It does got some rockin', like heavy music, like some real good music for it. Pump up music. So I would play it again. I would recommend. I mean, if you're looking for a race game on the SNES. Now, there is 3 games in the Top Gear series. I'm not sure how far away these are, but there's Top Gear 2, which is the same thing, except it gets rid of the fuel gauge, which I think is a poor choice. Because I think the fuel gauge is important, because it makes you kind of judge when you go to the pits, and when it's a strategy. And it adds damage collision. So if you take enough hits, it damages your car. And when the armor on a section of your car runs out, if you get hit there again, you spin out. Which would really suck. I mean, you get to keep racing, but it spins you out. And then the third game, I don't really remember. It's like Top Gear 3000 or something. And that one's a futuristic one that you like buy parts to upgrade your car. But if you look around on the internet, most people agree that the first one is actually the best one. And without playing the other 2 again, I can't say that, but I really do enjoy Top Gear. Thumb up, thumb down from you?
I think I'd give this a thumbs up. I don't know if I would say I would come back and play it on my own time.
Yeah.
Mainly because I'm not a huge person for racing games in general. I don't think I would come back and really play any racing game unless it was with someone else.
Right. I enjoyed it. I would play it again, and happily so. Like, I'm sure if I can get your little brother down here to play it sometime, we'll play it and be happy about it.
But I definitely like the music.
Yeah, the music's really good. So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching us. We're only going to play Top Gear one night, so this is it. What is today? Wednesday. Saturday, we'll be back.
Will you be here Saturday?
Yeah, we got a thing Saturday night.
Do we?
Well, the cookout.
Oh.
We might be back. Maybe one of us. I don't know. We'll see. Saturday night, we were looking at doing our first soccer game. So that could really be interesting if we do that. But that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. And don't forget, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, the myriad of places you can find us. Twitch at this point, as well as YouTube. So
do you have our Reddit on the channel?
I didn't create a subreddit. I just joined a retro gaming subreddit. Yeah, I didn't feel like creating our own, so I just invaded a generic one. So that's it. So for those of you who joined us from the Reddit, thanks a lot, guys, for checking us out, and have a good night.